Like many of you, I can't believe that it is already the first week of Advent, the week of hope. What's something that you have hoped for? Maybe it's a toy. Remember my Easy Bake Oven story a few weeks ago? Maybe it's an event like your birthday or Christmas. Maybe it's a favorite type of food you were really looking forward to on Thanksgiving. All throughout the Bible and history, there are countless stories about hope. Stories of people that Jesus met that hoped for miracles and healing. Stories of generations of people that hoped for freedom and land to call their own. Stories of people that experienced joy as their hopes were granted. It's so exciting to have something you are hoping for, but what happens while we are hoping? Sometimes there are feelings like excitement, anticipation, or expectation of what is coming, eagerness and joy for the thing to appear. There might also be frustration and irritation if it's taking too long, fear that it won't happen, or even sadness and anger when it doesn't. The Bible speaks of faith being confident in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Hebrews 11:1, and goes on to list many heroes and heroines that had faith and trusted God to keep his promises even when they couldn't see how. Some, such as Abraham, never even saw the promises hoped for fulfilled in their lifetimes, but trusted God anyway. We can think about the prophets of the Old Testament that spoke God's words into their own time and situation, and yet also looked forward to a time when God's many promises would be fulfilled in Jesus. Not one of those prophets lived to see that happen, and yet they had faith that God would keep his word. It can be hard to hold on to a promise or hope when we don't know if it will happen. This year, we've had a lot of changes, a lot of sadness over things that we might have hoped for and didn't get to see happen. And yet, I have a feeling there's been some things to bring you hope as well. Throughout this week, this Christmas season, maybe even looking into next year and beyond, what are you hoping for? Where do you see hope in the world? And how can we bring hope to those around us?